All right, let's get back into the forecast here. I want to show you this a little bit earlier now. This is what it's going to be like the temperature-wise, getting into 13 degrees today. An alert day for tomorrow as well as Saturday. Then we're going to start to gradually warm you back up. So I want you to see that just so you know what's going on. So I'm going to take you back up to the top here. I'm going to show you how this all shapes up. You're going to be seeing I've changed the alert day now, getting right back to dangerous cold air. But for this evening, not just for the cold air, but for the slushy roadways and the dangerous conditions or hazardous conditions possibly on the roadways. We've got the slippery roads, the slick and slushy roadways as well, going to intersections. Of course, sidewalks are on the drier side, but you're still going to find yourself to be a little bit on the hazardous side with winds getting up to about 45 miles per hour, and that could be a little bit trouble buffeting you as you're moving along on slick roadways. And we get into it, highs below zero for the next couple of days here. We'll also see minus 15 degrees to at least minus 30 degrees as we go in for your lows. Wind chills will be about 40 miles, minus 40 degrees. So we're getting into how this all shapes up for you. Your winter cold weather continues on with extreme cold weather, as I mentioned before, from Friday all the way to the Saturday morning. Underneath that, I just showed you now, these are the cold alerts that are also coming in for Saturday as well. You can see the cold weather advisory that comes into goes into noon today, I should say tomorrow, going all the way into at least 3 a.m. for Saturday. You've got the extreme cold watch that's in play as well in the green. That will also go into Saturday as well. We take a look here what's going on, maybe a little bit of flurry activity coming back again for La Crosse, working out toward from Holmen all the way to La Crosse and then heading out, going towards Viroqua. We take a wider view of what's happening here. We've got the colder air well to the north. You've got the humid air over in the Gulf. And out of that, we've got all that moisture coming in off the Pacific. They've had so much rainfall over California that they no longer have drought out there anymore. They're holding on to the possibility of that continuing to get tracked along all the way to the southern tier of the United States with all of the high pressure and low pressure systems that are in play right now from the Four Corners region all the way into Nebraska as well. And that's going to continue to usher in all that colder air and, of course, the possibility of that humid air clashing and causing storm activity down to the southern portions of the United States. Well, otherwise, we're in that cold air holding on to that cold conditions and limited amounts of snowfall as we go into today and tomorrow. Here's a look at what's happening. 13 degrees, you get up to areas right by Mindoro. You've got some sunshine out there. That sunshine is going to help to melt some of that snowfall, and that's going to cause a little bit more icing and slippery roadways, as I mentioned before. Prairie du Chien, you've got 17 degrees with a little extra sunshine as well. You get into Viroqua, you're looking at 12 degrees out there. Sunshine for you. Back to La Crosse, you'll hold on to at least 13 degrees. Plenty of sunshine for you there. Getting into mostly cloudy skies. Back up to Osseo, partly cloudy skies for you at 9 degrees. Then we continue to have some breezy and gusty winds continue to push through as we go through this afternoon. They'll get up to about 40 miles per hour plus in some cases. You'll see as we go into the zones up to the north, you're looking at Eau Claire holding on to the possibility of more flurries coming out of the area for you, as well as some other locations up around Chippewa Valley and to the east. We'll hold on to Ladysmith holding on to a few flurries as well. Eau Claire takes a little bit of that too. Most of it kind of tracks out to the east. Drier conditions, but northwesterly winds begin to pick up. Temperatures are, you can see, all the way into sevens, in the single digits, excuse me. Then you get into minus numbers once you get into the overnight hours. At 11 o'clock all the way over, you're going to see that continue on. That's why we're getting all this cold air working through the area. And as it does, you're going to be seeing the possibility of, again, tomorrow morning, like I said, minus 40 degrees on your skin. That's what it'll feel like with the wind chill. As we continue on all the way into Friday, you're seeing the winds taper off a little bit as we go to the afternoon, but you're still holding on to minus numbers in the forecast area for you. We'll take a look how this all shapes up over the next few days. This is what I have for you. You're going to get into this. You're going to hold on to the possibility of, again, the possibility of an alert day for today, tomorrow as well. I should say, and then Saturday, as you can see in the morning hours, and that's pretty much done. The winds will back off for you there. There's the possibility of a little flurry or two coming in for your Sunday, holding on to temperatures in the single digits again. Excuse me. I've got boots on, kind of difficult here. Holding on to the possibility of, again, temperatures trying to bump up back into the teens, and that's about it.
All right, and everyone should get their boots on, just like you.
Yes,
get
your
ready.
boots on, get your hat on, get your
everything.
mittens, everything.
Everything. All right, thank you for that, Art.